following Marom's lead. This is day 2. With doggies. Okay, oh crap, I need to get my seatbelt on. Dangly doggies out of windows up. Okay, there we go, wait. Okay, we're going. We gotta pay attention also to the road. So here goes Marom with doggies dangling out of the window. Wait a minute, I can't catch her. Okay, I don't feel like speeding up. NTV is following Marom with big doggies hanging out of her windows. This is day 2 of the expedition. Having lots of fun. I feel free. Then there's Lola. Lola's having the time of her life. And there's Rexy. Okay, I don't want to have an accident, so I'm going to have to put this phone down. But I'm coming up to the beach, so I'm going to show you the beach. Hold on. And there is the beach. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Taking pictures of people taking pictures. Yeah, taking pictures of people taking pictures. There she goes, that big old talking out of her window. The big old dog. Her window. I need to pay more attention to the road. And there goes Rexy. Wait, I'll show you Rexy. That's also a sight to see. And Lola. There's Lola. Lola's in her spot. There we go. So this is so much fun. This is so much fun. We got to the beach. This is day 2 of the expedition. What time is it, Mommy? 10 o'clock in the morning. I think I've been up since around probably 6:37. Having lots of fun. There goes Mr. Rexy. Rexy's just having the time of his life. Oh, Rexy is in heaven. Heaven, doggy heaven. He gets to go all over the countryside. He just loves going places. And so does Lola. And so do I, yeah. My sun hat. I'm ready for a party of one at the beach. I don't know why I always choose the hardest ways to go down and with no shoes. So I guess that's just how I do it. Really, who needs to go anywhere? Just explore my own surroundings. Beautiful. So I just feel like saying that I'm too far over onto the other side, living in heaven on earth, to even be bothered by all the shenanigans. Well, I guess sometimes I get down into that, back down into the shenanigans, but I guess that gives me contrast. I mean, what would heaven on earth be if you didn't know that it was heaven on earth? And the only way to really know, I guess, that it's heaven on earth is to know the contrast of it. So when you know the depths of hell on earth, then you really can grasp and appreciate the heights of heaven on earth. That's my take on it. And really, I really don't even feel like being bothered with it anymore. You know, I just feel like going on and living my heaven on earth because I want to show you where I'm at there. Look at that. I mean, really, seriously. Look at all that. Look at the clouds. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the clouds. I'm holding my hand because I might. Oh, wait. Okay, I can do it this way. See? And then there's a mountain behind me of these stones. And yesterday, I stood on top of this mountain. And now, I'm standing right under the mountain. I mean, isn't it wonderful how it works? One day you're on top of the mountain, and the next day you're standing directly under the mountain. And tomorrow, I'm moving mountains. Well, at least in my world. And for me, really all that matters is what's going on in my world. I mean, if I'm having an extravaganza going on in my brain, then that is what my world is made up of, isn't it? My whole world becomes an extravaganza party fun time. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you that this is the way up. Okay, look. Oh, look at those over there. That's like, oh, look at that. Oh, that's going everywhere. Okay, so this is where I came from. And then I decided to come up this little path here, and here's the path. And I am still barefoot. And over there is the ocean or sea or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm coming out, and this is the path I'm on. I'm coming out on this path, and here we go. And look at that. It's opening up into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little beach. Look at that. And it's totally private. I can just talk to myself if I want to. I can just talk right into my camera as I go along. I'm going to be passing somebody here too in a second. He looks like a pretty cool dude. Look at him. It's mister. Don't mind me. Oh, look at this. It's a ledge. I saw that other mountain over there totally collapsed. And a lot of this, oh, look at that. You can see the layers over on that one. Looks like there's a big mud layer there on top. Something happened there, it looks like. I don't know what, but something happened. And side, and then I'm gonna turn you, and I'm gonna tell you I will do more of this later because I'm going to have fun in this place with my dogs. And if Marom comes along, then with Marom too. But right now, this is just looking, this is, look, I'm gonna turn around again. This is morning 2 of my adventure. I mean, come on. Beautiful. And look over there, look over there, look over there, look over there. It's kind of hazy. It looks like a dream world over there with all those trees and buildings and people going along in their lives. So just an interesting thought that I'm having, and I thought I would stop and make a short video and share, is that I am the producer of my own life. My life is like a movie that's happening. Oh, here's a dude and he's checking me out too. He's checking me out. Checking me out. No, he's not doing it. He's not checking me out. He's doing his own thing. So I guess he's just making sure that I'm not up to any shenanigans over here or anything. He's guarding this bus stop. He's doing a pretty good job. I'm on day 2 of my journey adventure in Israel. So I'm over at, I just left the beach. There it is. I just left the beach. I was having this thought that I am the producer of my own life. I always have been. My life is like a movie, and I'm the one producing it. I mean, it's so obvious to me to make, let's say if I do something in my life, and then I just say, oh no, it's not my fault, it's the producer's fault. I mean, do you see the ludicrousy in that? It's kind of like, it's kind of like blaming other people for circumstances that are happening in my life. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. This is my story. I mean, who else is in this body looking out, making this story? I mean, these are the choices that I've made. I've gotten here in this bus stop right here with Lola at my side. My choices that I've made in my life. If I wouldn't have made those choices, this wouldn't have come to be. It's obvious. I'm the producer of my own life. So to blame someone else for what's going on right now, I can stand up and walk out of my life at any time. I did it yesterday. I stood up and I just walked out of my life without even having, well, I guess I'm always in my life. So I just, walked out of the circumstances that my life were in and into completely different circumstances. Look, yesterday I was in a room at my parents' house, and today I'm sitting here on the side of the road watching this dude check me out with my dog at my side and my other dog right here, just enjoying it and having an adventure. I mean, life is what you make it, and you can make it what you make it anytime. A change is just as simple as that, as packing up the car and going. I mean, I don't mean abandoning everything. I mean doing it in a way that you can do it. But sometimes you can't please everyone in your own direction of your life. Other people won't understand, and they don't have to understand. It's my adventure. It's my life. I'm going to make it what I will. And whatever the consequences and however I perceive them to be are going to be my own consequences, which is empowering and can be scary at the same time, but all it means is that I reap what I sow. So whatever I put into life, life gives me back. I put joy in, I put happiness in, I get joy and happiness back, regardless of my outside circumstances, and I love doing this. So this is still day 2. This is just yesterday morning. I was still packing up, and now I'm in a completely different world that I could never have imagined. And here we go. That's enough about all that, about direction in life. And here we go. Okay, so here's the thing. So next month, I'm going to be 46. And for the last couple of years, I moved in with my parents at the age of, in my mid-40s. And something in me, it's been a blessing. It's been an adventure. I'm really happy that it happened. I'll probably speak more of that in videos to come, but right now I don't feel like getting into that. I'm talking about what this adventure is. So in the last couple of months or so, I started feeling like my old life, or what I've done up till now, isn't working for me in my current life and who I have become to be. And from where I am sitting, I can't see what the new path is. The new path hasn't opened up for me yet. Maybe I haven't even seen the new path, or it hasn't been introduced to me yet. But what I do know is that where I have been, or where I am, it doesn't feel right for me anymore, and I need to just move. And it's kind of like jumping out on faith. And so in the last couple of months, I've been slowly packing up my stuff and keeping the business that I do have afloat. I know that there's new paths opening up for me, and that while I find my way on the new paths, I need to hold what I currently have. That's the practicality of living in this world. At the same time, I felt like I can't stay put anymore where I am at my parents' house, but I don't see the immediate option of where I'm going to. And I kind of felt like what I really want to do is just fold everything up and go. Feel free, not have anything that's tying me down. I don't have, I have children, and of course those are my responsibilities, and Aviad has the bar mitzvah coming up that I'm helping to plan and to bring to be, not so much as throw away what I have, but more like go on a quest, and it's more like filtering, keeping what I want from my old life, and then figuring out what the new is and what isn't suitable for me in my new life. It's just filtering out. It's all about an energy. It's all about a life energy, and what I allow into my life. All of the emotions and all of the ways of feeling, all of the different perspectives are always all around me to choose from. I can sit here and cry about all of the things that are missing in my life, or I can sit here and praise all the things that are in my life. And I choose to praise. And then I am always in mode of rejoicing life, and isn't that heaven on earth? Regardless of the circumstances, the people, or what is going on outside of me. And so this new quest or new journey or whatever it is, freedom, I'm not even going to call it anything. It's just getting in my car and putting in the necessities. You have a mattress here. I have, one of those things that a mat that you can put down. I got both of my dogs. I have a cooler with some dry food in it and some canned food and just some basic necessities. And I brought some fruit with me and my computer. I left at my parents' house some basic setup, some basic clothes and boxes that I didn't, that I need to leave stored. And I still have all of my furniture stored up in my parents' yard. So once, wherever I find myself, eventually I'll go through it and see what I want to take with me into the rest of my life and what I want to throw. And I imagine that the way that it has all been stored in the last couple of years, that a lot of it is already not going to be able to come with, or it needs to just be thrown straight. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. That is what it's all about. I feel free. I feel free. I feel free. So yesterday, I spent most of the day packing up and getting everything organized, and I brought work with me. And I left my parents' house at around 3:30, and that's it. I just left. I went to the dentist, and it's so funny how things work out. Yesterday, I did my final, the final thing that I needed done with for my dentistry, my final cavity. So my mouth is done. For now, it's done. And I'm very happy with that. And it's so funny how that worked out to be on the day that I decided that on the same day, and I made that appointment like a month ago. And it's funny how that worked out, that I got my final cavity fixed and left my parents' house on a new trek, a new adventure, all in the same day. It's like things close up and new things open up. And it so worked out that Marom is house sitting with a big dog, a massive pit bull, and taking care of this massive pit bull in Givat Olga. And the owner of the house said that she could have guests. So that's my first stop. My first stop was I left the house yesterday at around 3:30, my parents' house. I left it, pretty much in order for the most part. I spoke with my parents. I told them I would be coming back and forth and getting the rest of the stuff and setting everything up and cleaning up and throwing what's not needed and just, slowly doing the things gradually so that nothing is... בוקר טוב. אני עושה וידאו, אז אני מראה עם מי אני מדברת. So, meeting nice people on the way. So this is my adventure. This is what I'm doing. So what I decided is I'm just going. And I feel so free. I don't have a house that I have to hold down. My kids are set. My ex-husband has a nice place for them to be, and they each have their own room. And I'll be going back and forth, so that it's not like they're not going to see me. I'm going to be going and spending time with them and taking them with me on parts of the trip. So we're going to be having lots of adventures. Hopefully they'll let me take some videos of them too, so that I can show those parts of the trip too. But this is, it's opening. We're right in the beginning of August, so I'm not really worried. There in Israel, we have long summers, so I have until October, basically to be. That's nice. The people that I spoke with just went by, and she had these big heart sunglasses on. It's just wonderful. When you open your eyes and you look around, it's just interesting everywhere you look. I'm so excited about life. I'm just so excited. I feel like all options are open. I can just go. Explore, go see all the places. There's so many places that I want to see. There's so many places that I've wanted to see since childhood. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go see these places. Why not? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I can just get in the car and go. The only thing that has stopped me all my life from doing this is my own fear. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Mr. Hyde comes out and tells you stories. Like, oh, I can't abandon my children for 3 days. It's all in your perspective. It's how you build your children up to see it. Hey kids, I'm going on an adventure to find myself, and hopefully you'll do it one day too, and I'll lead by example and show you how it's done. Which I find works in both directions. So I find myself in these last years, or my children are my biggest teachers. And I find that I'm following my children's lead in a lot of things. They're showing me how to be courageous and reminding me of my own life force inside of me that just wants to be on an adventure and wants to experience life. Life is fragile, and life is beautiful, and life is extraordinary. And it is just amazing how everything comes together perfectly. So this is day 2. And I just followed Marom here to the beach. Gotta lock up my car. And I need to get a hat because it is scorchy. Scorchy. So which hat shall I take? I have lots of options there. Okay, I'm going to close that, turn that off. Hopefully my doggies aren't too lost without me. Oh, I didn't bring water. Oh well, look. But I have all these options for hats. I think I'm going to take this nice big white one. And now I want... How's that? I like it. And I'm going to show you where I'm at, and then I'm going to turn you off because I feel like going. I just want to go and have fun. So I'm just going to get my backpack on. And here we go. We're going. And my loyal Lola is waiting for me right there. And here we go. We're going. Where's Rexy? Oh, I forgot the back window open. See, it's all open like that. Why do I do these things? Why? There we go. Why do I do these things? Why? Okay, so now I'm turning it around because I want to shave where I'm going. Shave around the Mr. Surfer dude over there. Mr. Surfer dude. And then we're going down this trail. Ride the bike, dude. We're going to go down this trail and I'm going to pause you for a minute while I could continue. Okay, well, I want to show you my shadow. There's my shadow. And my feet. My legs. My shadow. Lolita. And Roxy. Look at those beautiful clouds, yeah.